consent audit is simple and powerful. You ask, what do I allow into my field daily? You ask, what do I keep reading even when it leaves my heart tight? You ask, what conversations do I keep having that never create clarity? You ask, what beliefs do I keep carrying that no longer feel true? Each answer becomes a gateway into freedom. Language also shapes geometry. The words you use draw lines inside your consciousness. The labels you choose create curvature in your perception. When you name an incoming wave as catastrophe, your body tightens, your mind narrows, and your choices become reactive. When you name an incoming wave as instruction, your awareness expands, your heart remains available, and your choices become skillful. The wave remains the wave. Your relationship changes everything. This is why your voice matters. This is why your writing matters. This is why your messages to one another matter. Your world currently contains many communicators. Some transmit agitation, some transmit steadiness. During amplification, transmission spreads faster. When you speak from coherence, your words become medicine. When you speak from drama, your words become noise. You have the capacity to become a stabilizing node without effortful performance. A stabilizing node is simply a human who remains present, remains honest, remains kind, and remains aligned with what is true. Stabilizing nodes do not dominate. They do not persuade with fear. They demonstrate. They embody. They move slowly enough to stay accurate. Consider this a calling. Speak in a way that keeps the heart open. Share in a way that makes people breathe more deeply. Teach in a way that strengthens inner authority rather than dependency. When you do this, you become a living amplifier for clarity. The main solar flash approaches within this amplifier corridor. The corridor itself prepares you. The corridor trains you. It brings your creations closer. It strengthens your discernment muscle. It invites you to live as though coherence is the most natural form of intelligence. As you master discernment, you also begin to relate to the sun differently. You stop treating solar waves as random weather. You start feeling their meaning as a conversation. That brings us directly into the deeper nature of the solar flash itself, because the sun speaks. And so, beloved ones, let us now move from discernment as a skill into the sun as a messenger, because the messenger is already speaking in light. The sun communicates through light, the way your heart communicates through warmth. The sun communicates through rhythm, the way music communicates through timing. The sun communicates through coherence, the way truth communicates through simplicity. You have long treated the sun as a physical object. You have also long honored the sun as sacred. Your current era brings these views into harmony. You can respect the physics and honor the intelligence simultaneously. The solar flash is best understood as a language of light. Light carries information. Light carries instruction. Light carries invitation. When the sun releases powerful waves, those waves carry more than energy. They carry coded patterns that interact with the fields of earth and the fields of consciousness. Many of you have felt this as sudden clarity. Many of you have felt it as an inner rearrangement that makes certain choices obvious. Coded light is not a concept reserved for mystics. Your own technologies already use light to transmit information. Your own world already employs codes, signals, and carriers. Your sun does this at a cosmic scale. The solar flash becomes a peak expression of this informational transmission, a concentrated broadcast within a broader season of increasing photonic coherence. Plasma behaves in ways your science continues to explore. From our vantage point, plasma carries structured intelligence. This does not mean plasma thinks like a human. It means plasma responds, organizes, and participates within a larger field of order. It seeks coherence. It expresses pattern. It travels in ways that reveal relationship. When you begin to view solar plasma in this way, you stop treating solar activity as a threat. You begin relating to it as an instructive current. The sun also functions as a portal. In your language, a portal is a point through which energies and information pass between states. The sun offers such passage. It stands as a translation center between dimensions of consciousness and the physical domain you inhabit. This is one reason the solar flash carries a feeling of awakening. It is not merely brightness, it is translational. Many of you have asked how to receive such transmissions cleanly. Reception happens through ease. Your culture has often taught that greater outcomes require greater strain. Solar transmission teaches the opposite. The more relaxed your awareness, the cleaner your reception. The more spacious your attention, the more easily instruction lands. The more sincere your heart, the more accurately you interpret what you feel. Photonic instruction often arrives as clarity rather than spectacle. It arrives as the sudden ability to prioritize. It arrives as a natural desire to simplify. It arrives as a gentle correction that steers you into integrity. It arrives as creative inspiration. It arrives as quiet certainty about a path. It arrives as the release of confusion that once seemed permanent. This is a key to your year. In 2026, the probability corridor of the main solar flash rises, and so does the probability corridor of accelerated clarity. Many of you will feel as though you have fewer reasons to postpone your truth. Many of you will notice that your energy supports honesty more than delay. Many of you will feel the charm of distractions fading. This is the sun teaching through light. You do not need extreme practices to participate in this relationship. You do not need intensity to receive. You do not need to force contact. You do not need to dramatize your sensitivity. A simple relationship with the sun can be formed through intention and gratitude. You can stand in sunlight and speak inwardly. I welcome coherence. I welcome clarity. I welcome the highest good. The simplicity of your intention aligns you. Another important piece is readiness. Solar activity responds to collective readiness more than you realize. Readiness does not require perfection. Readiness means willingness. Readiness means sincerity. Readiness means an inner orientation toward truth. As more humans choose clarity, the collective field becomes capable of receiving stronger, coherent transmissions without distortion. This is why we speak decisively about your year. A convergence of readiness has been forming. The awakening collective is larger. The inner authority of many is stronger. The desire for coherence is widespread. These conditions create a receptive atmosphere. When atmosphere is receptive, higher transmissions can arrive as upgrades rather than shocks. The solar flash also reminds you of an ancient truth. You are multidimensional. You are more than the story you were taught. You are a being of consciousness, learning to embody itself on Earth. When coded light touches your field, it stirs memory. It brings forward inner knowledge. It makes certain spiritual truths feel immediate rather than theoretical. This remembering does not depend on dreams or altered states. Remembering can arrive while you wash your dishes, while you walk, while you breathe, while you listen to a loved one. It arrives as a quiet yes inside your chest. It arrives as a sense of being guided. It arrives as the ability to choose what aligns without needing endless analysis. Your relationship to the sun matures when you treat it as a partner in your awakening. The sun offers the transmission, Earth receives and distributes. You participate by choosing coherence. This triad becomes the living architecture of the solar flash season.